This engine didn't even make it to 50,000 miles. And it's not alone. I've got 20 cars you need to avoid at all costs. From 3,500 transmission replacements to complete engine failures, these aren't just bad cars. They're ticking time bombs for your wallet. And that Range Rover at number 2? The repair bill could buy you a whole new Honda Civic. 20. Volkswagen Taos. Let's kick things off with a newcomer that's already making mechanics rich. The Taos might look sleek on the outside, but under that hood, you're getting a 1.5-liter turbocharged engine that's basically a time bomb. We're talking fuel system problems that'll make your check engine light your new best friend. And that complicated dual-clutch transmission in the all-wheel drive models? It's about as smooth as a teenager learning to drive stick. Owners are reporting everything from jerky shifting to complete transmission failures. And the throttle response is so bad, even Volkswagen doesn't have a fix. Plus, those electrical gremlins, they'll have you on a first-name basis with your mechanic. Consumer Reports even gave this one a big thumbs down for 2022. 19. Kia Optima. Next up, we've got a sedan that's taking unreliable to a whole new level. The Optima looks great in the showroom, but that's where the good news ends. Under that sleek hood, you're getting engine problems that'll make your wallet cry. We're talking complete engine replacements costing up to $6,000. And that's if you're lucky enough to catch the problems early. Owners are reporting everything from stalling engines to excessive oil consumption. The throttle position switch? It's about as reliable as a weather forecast. And don't even get me started on those door latches. Some owners can't even close their doors properly. Talk about a car that literally falls apart. 18. Ford Fiesta. The Fiesta might be small, but its problems are huge. That power shift transmission? It's about as smooth as a roller coaster on a dirt road. We're talking shuddering, slipping, and complete failures before 50,000 miles. And those door latches? They've got a mind of their own. Some owners have reported doors flying open while driving. The electrical system is like a Christmas tree, lights flashing everywhere. And that infotainment system? It freezes more often than ice cream. Plus, those engine stalling issues will have you praying at every stoplight. Not exactly the reliable commuter car Ford promised. 17. Chrysler 200. Now here's a sedan that makes mechanics' eyes light up. The Chrysler 200 looks pretty on paper, but don't let that fool you. Under that hood, you're getting an engine that loves to drink oil. And that 9-speed transmission? It's about as reliable as a chocolate teapot. Owners are reporting rough shifting, delays, and complete failures. The active head restraints have a fun habit of deploying randomly. Talk about a headache, literally. And those electrical problems? They'll have you playing whack-a-mole with warning lights. Plus, engine stalling is so common, some owners treat it like a feature. At an average lifespan of just 9.66 years, this one's definitely not built to last. 16. Dodge Journey. And now for a journey you definitely don't want to take. The Dodge Journey is proof that not all that glitters is gold. With a 2.4-liter engine that makes mechanics rich and a transmission that's about as reliable as a paper umbrella, this SUV is a masterclass in what not to buy. We're talking brake problems that'll have you praying at every stoplight. Electrical issues that would confuse Einstein himself. And performance? Let's just say snails have filed complaints. Some owners report complete transmission failures before hitting 50,000 miles. But hey, at least the cup holders work, most of the time. 15. Vauxhall Corsa. The Vauxhall Corsa is like a greatest hits album of car problems. Let's start with that gearbox. It's got more issues than a magazine stand. We're talking sticky gear shifts and scraping noises between 1,800 and 2,800 RPM. And those steering racks, they've got a nasty habit of breaking under load. But wait, there's more. The handbrake cable likes to play hide and seek. Sometimes it just disappears. And the electrical system, it's like a Christmas tree gone wrong. When repair costs regularly hit 500 pounds, you know something's seriously wrong. 14. Seat Ibiza. Moving up our countdown of automotive nightmares, here's a car that'll make you question everything you know about Spanish engineering. Over 50% of owners have reported problems. The infotainment system is completely unreliable. And the air conditioning? Well, hope you like sweating. The timing chain on that 1.2 TSI engine? It rattles more than a snake in a tin can. Electric windows that work when they feel like it. And an exhaust system that makes more noise than a heavy metal concert. 13. Jeep Renegade. Now here's a rebel that lives up to its name. By rebelling against reliability, this compact SUV is anything but a bargain in the long run. Under that hood, you're getting engine problems galore. Stalling issues? Check. Loud engine noises? You bet. Hesitation during acceleration? It's got that too. The 2015 model alone has enough complaints to fill a book. We're talking over 600 NHTSA complaints. That's not exactly a gold star. The 9-speed transmission? It's about as smooth as sandpaper. And those electrical gremlins? They've got more tricks than a magician. Some owners are on a first-name basis with their mechanics. 12th. Fiat 500 Hybrid. Think going hybrid makes everything better? Think again. This little Italian job proves that not all that's green is good. The battery charging system has got commitment issues. Some owners report the hybrid system doesn't charge properly. And those headlights? They stay on even when the car is off. The oil leaks are so common, you might think it's a feature. Engine warning lights flash more often than a disco ball. And the electrical system? It's more unpredictable than British weather. Performance issues? You'll have plenty of time to count them all, while you're waiting for your car to get up to highway speed. 11. Nissan Rogue. Now we're getting into the heavy hitters of unreliability. The Rogue might look innocent, but don't let that fool you. That fancy variable compression engine, it's about as reliable as a politician's promise. It comes with bearing damage, rod issues, and complete engine failures. And repairs. Hope you've got $3,500 to $8,000 laying around. The CVT transmission is so notorious, it's got its own fan club of mechanics. NHTSA is investigating hundreds of thousands of these vehicles. It randomly loses power, has got knocking noises like a ghost in a haunted house, and that's just the beginning of your Rogue adventures. CTA break. Shocked by these automotive nightmares? Well, we're just getting started. The top 10 coming up will make these look like minor inconveniences. 10. Mini Cooper, 2006 to 2012. Let's dive into the top 10 with this tiny troublemaker. The Mini Cooper might be cute, but its repair bills are anything but. Under that adorable hood lurks a nightmare waiting to happen. That 1.6-liter engine, it's got more issues than a celebrity relationship. Let's talk timing chain tensioners. They fail faster than New Year's resolutions. The water pump and thermostat housing leak really bad. And those clutches in the manual models wear out faster than running shoes. But there's still more. The power steering pump, it'll leave you wrestling with the wheel. And the electrical wiring is so thin, it melts together after just 3 years. Talk about a car that's mini in size but massive in problems. Some owners spend more time at the mechanic than in the driver's seat. And those repair bills? They're anything but mini. This little British beauty might steal your heart, but it'll definitely steal your wallet too. 9. Jaguar F-Pace. The F-Pace might look gorgeous, but beauty is only skin deep. This SUV's got more problems than a math textbook. We're talking severe engine issues. Oil leaks? Check. Coolant leaks? You bet. Transmission troubles? By the bucket load. The infotainment system crashes more often than a demolition derby car. Bluetooth connectivity is more like Bluetooth, maybe connectivity. And that fancy electrical system? It's got a drinking problem with your battery. The cooling system leaks are so common, some owners keep coolant in the trunk. This cat's got 9 lives and you'll need every single one of them. 8. Ford F-150, 2004 to 2010. America's favorite truck? More like America's favorite repair project. The F-150's 5.4 Triton Phi 8 comes stock with problems of its own. Can't cam phasers failing left and right, timing chains that give up the ghost way too early, and spark plugs? They like to play ejection seat. Engine stalling? You bet. Check engine light. It's your new dashboard decoration. The frame rust is so bad, some trucks look like Swiss cheese. And those transmission issues? They'll have you stuck in neutral. Literally. 7. Nissan Altima, 2013 to 2014. Let's dive into the serious issues with the Nissan Altima. First up, that CVT transmission. It's a major problem point. Owners report constant shuddering and jerking during acceleration, plus delayed throttle response that makes merging a nightmare. The transmission often fails completely before hitting 50,000 miles. The headlight system has a critical flaw. The reflector's coating degrades over time, severely reducing visibility. Door lock actuators? They fail regularly, leaving owners unable to lock or unlock their cars. And here's something scary. The automatic emergency braking system activates randomly. Some drivers report sudden, unnecessary braking at highway speeds. Here's a real owner report. The car only has 65,000 miles, and the transmission is already failing. Jerking, stalling, shuddering, it's all there. I don't feel safe driving it anymore. These aren't isolated incidents. There are hundreds of similar complaints. 6. Range Rover, 2016 to 2017. The Range Rover packs some impressive specs on paper. A 3.0-liter V6 supercharged engine with 340 horsepower, or a 5.0-liter V8 supercharged pushing 340 horsepower, 510 horses. But here's where it all goes wrong. The electrical system is a constant headache. Infotainment system failures. Dashboard displays that stop working, multiple sensor malfunctions. The air suspension system frequently develops leaks, leading to uneven ride height and costly compressor failures. Transmission problems? They're everywhere. Rough shifting, complete transmission failures, average repair costs exceeding $5,000. Engine issues include frequent overheating and persistent coolant leaks, often leading to severe engine damage if not caught early. 5. Chevrolet Silverado and GMC Sierra. Let's start the top 5 with these troubled twins. These trucks have a serious design flaw in their engine technology. The cylinder deactivation system in the 5.3-liter and 6.2-liter V8s causes major problems. Lifters collapse or get stuck, severe engine noise develops. Complete engine failure in many cases. The 10-speed automatic transmission has its own set of issues. Irregular shifting patterns, transmission slipping under load, complete failures requiring replacement. Class action lawsuits have been filed over these problems, and repair costs often exceed $7,000 for engine repairs alone. The infotainment system and electronics regularly malfunction, making these trucks a significant reliability risk. These trucks might be built like a rock, but they crumble faster than cookies in milk. 4. Fiat 500, 2012, 2014, 2018. Time for some Italian drama. The Fiat 500 proves that not everything from Italy is a masterpiece. This tiny terror has a special talent, making engines explode. Even after all these years, Fiat still hasn't learned their quality control lesson. The manual transmission? It's like playing Russian roulette. Suspension problems that'll make you feel every pebble on the road. And the electrical system is another major concern. Wiring harness problems. Connectivity issues throughout the vehicle. Multiple electrical malfunctions. Manufacturing defects lead to significant oil leaks, and some owners even report complete engine failure. 3. Chevrolet Cruze, 2011 to 2018. Bronze medal for breakdowns goes to the Chevy Cruze. This compact car is compact in reliability too. We've seen owners on their third transmission replacement at just 70,000 miles. Yes, you heard it right. 3 transmissions. The 1.4-liter turbocharged engine is a masterclass in what can go wrong with modern engineering. It's got leaks, with coolant escaping from the water pump and thermostat housing failures. The PCV system fails so regularly, mechanics could set their watches by it, causing rough idling, oil leaks, and a check engine light. Anyone who bought a Cruze should have invested in General Motors stock. They'd at least get something back from all those repair bills. The engine misfire issues make the car shake like it's auditioning for a dance competition, thanks to cracked pistons and turbocharger failures. And if you're wondering about that ticking sound under the hood, that's not the engine. That's just the sound of your warranty running out. Second Land Rover Range Rover. Silver medal for suffering goes to the Range Rover. This luxury SUV is the king of costly repairs. From engine and transmission problems to air suspension failures, owning one is like having a subscription to your mechanic's retirement fund. The electrical system has more gremlins than a horror movie. That air suspension, it'll leave you riding lower than your bank account. Engine overheating, it's not a bug, it's a feature. And those transmission issues, they're smoother than gravel in a blender. Unless you've got deep pockets and a high tolerance for problems, this Range Rover won't even range to 50,000 miles. 1. Nissan Rogue, 2023 to 2024 models. And here it is, the absolute worst car that won't make it to 50,000 miles. The newest Nissan Rogue takes unreliability to a whole new level. That fancy variable compression engine, it's a mechanical time bomb. We're talking bearing damage, rod issues, and complete engine failure. And the NHTSA is investigating hundreds of thousands of these vehicles. The CVT transmission? It's like playing the lottery and losing every time. Repair costs ranging from $3,500 to $8,000. Power loss more common than traffic in LA. And those knocking noises? Your engine's way of saying goodbye. Plus, in August 2024, the NHTSA started investigating tie rod failures that could make you lose steering control. The only thing reliable about it is its consistent unreliability. At least you'll get to know your tow truck driver on a first-name basis. Silver linings, right? There you have it, the 20 worst cars that probably won't even hit 50,000 miles. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button. Hit subscribe for more automotive content that could save you thousands. And let us know in the comments, have you owned any of these cars? What was your experience like? Until next time, keep your engines running and your wallets safe.